Save Freedoms was laid out with the mission to give admittance to stable money to each individual on the planet. Hold Freedoms project unequivocally accepts that excessive inflation can be killed. They worked and created monetary programming that can assist people with managing out-of-control inflation. Hold was sent off in May 2019 after an underlying trade presenting at the Huobi Prime stage. Nevin Freeman and Matt Sr. helped to establish the organization. Hold privileges create cash by taking a charge from clients who execute cash through their monetary application. Hold Freedoms permits the client to save, move, spend, and get cash through the Save application. And the local token is known as the RSR. Save privileges have joined forces with the Venezuelan government to determine the issue of money precariousness. They have laid out a corporate association with 7 Versatile Africa, Angola's biggest cell phone merchant. The major institutional financial backers of Hold Freedoms incorporate Coinbase Adventures, Advanced Cash Gathering, NGC, Finbushi Capital, Valorum Capital, Pre-Heavenly Messenger, Rocket Fuel, Crypto Lotus, and so on. Save Freedoms projects expect to create an option in contrast to government-issued currency by conglomerating a crate of tokenized resources, which are steady in buying power. Hold Freedoms intends to change the container after some time with a drawn-out view that the right bin for the ongoing year may not be no different for what's in store. New augmentations and deduction will be there each year founded on the monetary requests. The most recent news from the power of Hold privileges is that they are dealing with a decentralized money with a steady buying influence. How in all actuality do Hold Freedoms works? The Hold application permits clients to move cash through a steady money. The worth of the coin is shielded from diminishing buying power, which plans to protect the work and exertion of the proprietor. Hold stablecoin called a Save token is a cryptographic money-keeping balanced equivalency with US dollars. It tends to be spent like government-issued money or USD. Presently, RSV can be traded for the public monetary standards of Venezuela, Colombia, and Argentina with the authority Hold application. Later on, it is intending to extend to all nations. Verifiable information and market feeling of RSR. As indicated by Huobi's True Data, 3% of RSR tokens were sold on the underlying 2 rounds of send-off. The primary round was by means of market request on a the early bird gets the worm premise, and the subsequent round was a breaking point request in which tokens were dispensed by some. In the underlying convention send-off, the center group is making arrangements for 2R token. One is an unadulterated USD coin upheld exclusively by USD fiat coins, and the other is yield-bearing USD coins which are supported by DEFI USD token. According to the most recent news, the Save Freedoms environment is exceptionally devoted to growing with additional complex computerized instruments and adding resources for its advanced hold. The ongoing digital money market opinions of RSR are negative and exchanging on a negative pattern. On Binance's most recent multi-week, it has given a deficiency of practically 30% for financial backers. The all-out market cap is $228,392,585 with a complete inventory of 100 billion tokens. The coursing supply is 13,159,997,677 RSR, and the Hold Freedoms cost today is 1 cent. Examining the verifiable information of RSR cost on the day-to-day outline. The untouched high at which RSR exchanged was 11 cents on April 16, 2021, while the least cost at which RSR exchanged was $0 walk 2020. Over the most recent half year, Hold Freedoms gave the financial backers a huge misfortune. Crypto markets are dependably unstable in the midst of worldwide feelings. The RSR nature is likewise exceptionally unpredictable, and more dangers are implied since it relies upon different monetary forms and numerous different elements. Hold Freedom's specialized investigation. Specialized investigation on day-to-day diagrams shows that the ongoing cost of RSR is 1 cent with a 8.43% misfortune and a 24-hour exchanging volume of $28,817,332. The base value of the present exchanging meeting is 1 cent, and the most extreme cost is 1 cent. The RSR cost outline shows that the Save privileges cost has diminished from all time and exchanged sideways. Later on, in July, the morning star affirmation on the diagram started an upturn. RSR built up speed and covered half. Then, at that point, it saw a pattern inversion. Sell signals have showed up. RSR's cost tumbled from the help levels, framing worse low points with decreased volume. From the last May onwards, RSR cost is exchanging sideways. And on an equal channel, OBV isn't supported. It is fluctuating. However, merchants are not totally surrendering trust on Save Freedoms. On equilibrium volume is set at 4.65 billion. Change shows the vulnerability of Hold privileges cost expectation. The cost of saved privileges has broken the close by help at 1 cent and moving towards the 1 cent support zone. The significant help is put at $0. In the event that the negative pattern pulls the cost of hold privileges underneath the significant help zone, it will be an obstacle for the coin. On the everyday graph, the anticipated degree of neighboring obstruction is at 2 cents. In the event that RSR/USD breaks this level, the crypto will move to test the obstruction level of 4 cents. The cost of hold privileges needs to bounce the significant opposition is put at 4 cents prior to entering the upswing towards an unsurpassed high. The typical directional list is moving towards 21.2, showing a negative pattern. Despite the fact that Save Freedoms attempted to break out after a W-design development on the graph, however neglected to defeat the levels. After the most significant levels, it has executed a falling wedge on the outline. Assuming it breaks the level displayed in the picture, it will move towards an upturn. Specialized examination shows that it will move downwards for the ongoing meeting and a slight expansion in the following couple of days. Assuming it neglects to break the obstruction, it will again turn into a downtrend. Save Privileges Value Forecast 2022. Toward the start of 2022, the Save Privileges cost is supposed to exchange at 2 cents, and in the center, the obstacle of 2 cents will be crossed, and it might push toward the most extreme degree of 3 cents according to our Hold Freedoms Value Expectation 2022. The whole year, Hold Privileges is supposed to move at a typical cost of 3 cents and a base cost of 2 cents. Hold Freedoms Value Expectation 2023. 2023 on the drawn-out diagram is really great for the crypto market. Yet according to Save Freedom's cost expectation, the RSR isn't supposed to contact the 10 cents level this year. Toward the start of 2023, it might exchange at the 3 cents level, and later RSR costs will cross 4 cents, which might be the most extreme cost of Hold Freedoms. While it might expect a typical cost of 3 cents, Save Freedom's Value Forecast 2024. Save Freedom's cost expectation shows that it will cross 5 cents in the year 2024, and it will end up being a wise speculation for the present moment. Later on, Hold Privileges is expecting ventures all around the world and will broaden its impressions to major crypto markets. Save Privileges cost expectation for the year proposes the base and most extreme cost perhaps 4 cents and 5 cents with a typical cost of 5 cents. Save Privileges Value Forecasts 2025. According to our specialists, Save Privileges is supposed to procure more resource base from now on, and our RSR value expectation is expecting that it might arrive at a greatest cost of 6 cents. The cost might hang between 7 cents to 6 cents with a typical cost of 6 cents. Save Freedom's Value Expectation 2026. Dissecting the drawn-out estimate, Save Privileges may neglect to cross the greatest degree of 10 cents this year. In the event that no significant news sets off the cost level, Save Freedoms will exchange the scope of 8 cents to 9 cents for the year according to our figure. The cost might reach 9 cents most extreme, while the typical exchange cost might be 8 cents as per the conjecture. Is Hold Privileges a wise venture? From the information investigation and Hold Privileges